So before I begin talking, I wanted to show this shirt that I am wearing. So it says Crush NTX. And I just wanted to thank the owners of the gym for letting me use the space to host the DalaDFitness Breaking the Silence and Sweat fitness fundraiser. It was such an amazing, blessed-filled event and experience. I don't like to use the word event because it's an experience. When you have people joining together for a purpose, even if that purpose is fitness. If someone came just to work out and they're like, oh, I want to work out, but here I'll pay to attend this event because I know that you're raising money for awareness, but they're there because they want to work out. You are in an uplifting moment. You have the chance to inspire someone, to touch someone's heart, even though you're just working out together. But there's something about fitness that's bonding, okay? I have a lot of fitness friends, and I love them dearly. When we get together, it's love, and you can feel it. And if it doesn't feel like that, then why are you doing it? Why? So, that's just my spiel on that. It's about the people. It's about togetherness. It's about inspiring. It's about uplifting, motivating, right? Inspire, motivate, elevate. Okay? That's what it's all about. We're in this together. So thank you, Crush NTX. I appreciate you all. They're a gym here in Wichita Falls. They're very state of the art. I love the studio. I love working out there. It's so amazing. I'm just so glad that I am a part of that team. Thank you. Let's get personal. Day 30. Oh, October. We got one more day left, y'all. I'm so blessed. Okay? Yes. This has been quite the journey. And going through my past experience and what my life once was has just filled me with so much more gratitude than I had before. Because you go through these experiences and then you overcome it, and you may have glimpse of it here and there, oh, thank God. And you just have these moments where you just want to shout and praise because you know what your life could have been and what your life once was, and it just moves you to shout. Okay, you're like, oh, thank God I'm not there anymore where I once was. But documenting all of the experience and having to dig in my memory bank and think back, there's more and I didn't share it. But I'm just like, oh my God, wow. I'm so amazed, right? I'm so amazed by the life that I have, that the life that has been granted to me each and every day that I wake up. Now, what I wanted to talk about, John still's not here. I am tongue-tied. John still isn't here. I do miss him. He asked me the other day, he was like, oh, how did it feel being in the house by yourself? And usually I'm like, yeah, I'm a loner. I like being at home by myself. But I was like, I did miss you. And he was like, oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Yeah, I did miss him. I could have been like, great. It was nice. But no, I did miss him. And it's just nice having this life with him and having him as a life partner. So I'm very grateful for him. I just had to say that. Yesterday we talked about communication, and actually John did a video. So let's see what John has to say.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. Maggie is away back in Texas, and I am off having fun. So she asked me to record this one for today. I think she's tired. She had a long day. So what I'm going to talk about today is communication. And it's always been said in any book that you read on relationships or any counselor, anybody that you talk to, they say communication is key. And I know early on in our relationship, communication was pretty decent, but anything can improve. And I remember a instance early on when Maggie, she would be upset about something, nothing particular, no particular issue that I can recall, but she would be upset and then walk around pouting, upset, say, hey, you all right? Yeah, I'm fine. And then, every guy has gone through this. Oh, no, I'm fine. Yeah, it's okay. No problem. I'm okay. And then slamming of cabinet doors unnecessarily and all those things carrying on. And I remember pulling her to the side and just sitting down, talking to any issue that was going on out. And I remember saying that can't happen, because that's where a breakdown in communication occurs, where you're feeling some type of way about something and you choose not to voice that issue or the issue that you have, and then you resort to being upset, and generally you don't get over something on your own. You have to work it out, talk it out. If you just let it pass, it's going to simmer and fester, and then all those small things build up. One minuscule issue can just start a downpour, and everything is downhill from there, because now you could be at a point of no return. And in our discussion, I was telling her, hey, you can't do that, because it will get to a point to where if I'm constantly asking what's wrong and you're constantly not telling me what's wrong, or something that I may have upset you, or an issue that I've done that you didn't agree with, and I'm constantly asking, hey, what's wrong? Hey, let's talk, and it's constantly, okay, nothing, I'm fine, I'll stop asking. And then that's worse for everybody, like on both sides of the fence. You're upset, and I am cognizant that you're upset, but because previous experiences have taught me that you're not gonna say anything until you're ready, so I just go and go about my day knowing you're upset. So that would be wrong of me also. So I had conveyed that message that if there is an issue, we need to sit down and we need to discuss it. It's not something, no matter how small, how big, it's communication is something that's key. And I know that I've tried to pick up on her indicators of when she's upset. Most men can tell, and if you can't tell, then that's something that you should work on. I don't have really much more to say on the topic of communication, other than like it's really huge. It's something that everybody should do, and I'm thankful that we have a really good communication. That we have really good communication, and like for instance, like we generally don't yell, don't argue. If you gonna yell at me, I'm just gonna tune you out. I come back when you done yelling. Like I'm grown, you grown. Like I can understand if I did something like I really screwed up, like I blew through a ton of money that we had, or I didn't pick you up when I'm supposed to, because I was out playing basketball or playing video games or at a bar, and you're sitting there for an hour, and oh shoot, I gotta go get Maggie. Then she has the right to yell at me the entire way home, but that has never happened. And it's one of those things, it's a case by case basis. You have to realize when you really screwed up, and then when you really screwed up, you gotta take it on the chin. But it would be great if no one does any yelling in any relationship, because that to me is a sign of disrespect. Like to disrespect someone in that level to where you can't communicate in words at a normal tone is troublesome, because as she's talked about early on, yelling and fighting leads to yelling and fighting, and things gradually go from bad to worse. So next time there's an issue that you may have with your husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, significant other, then just remember you need to sit down and talk like adults and not yell and scream at each other. So this is me today, signing off.